Well, it's been long enough since the last time me and Sam dialed it back to 2004, but Sam, we're back.
How does it feel good to be back?
Well, let's see how good the show does, and then we'll say that.
Hey, we're back like Eminem dropping his surprise album.
I don't think we should be... Well, if we're comparing ourselves to Eminem, then that's kind of okay, but comparing ourselves to the title of Eminem's new album, that, probably not a good idea.
You're saying that we're not the kamikaze of PW YouTubers?
No. I don't think, without people getting a little upset at us, that is, if, people...
Hey, wait. Did I just see Shane Douglas versus Conan in the main event?
You did just see Shane Douglas versus Conan in the main event.
Why did they do that?
Because Buff Bagwell and Eric Watts were in the middle of the card. And because they don't have Disco Inferno anymore.
I'm pretty sure he was a free agent like this month.
Because we have Disco Inferno.
Yes, we do.
Yes. Now, I will point out that usually we do sim ahead before we start recording, to where we can jump right into the episode as opposed to simming while recording. But we're a little rusty, so cut us some slack.
Oh, is that what's happening right now?
Yeah. Considering, this is the first time since June that we're actually dialing it back to 2004.
And spoiler, this is September.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sitting on the backyard. It was like really windy and it was kind of loud, so I said to move to the garage.
The fun of living in California.
Yep.
Where?
California's pretty awesome. But that's cool because I was just born here. It was like a happy accident.
Your birth was a happy accident, or?
It was a happy accident.
Oh. Okay. Well, now I think it's fair to say that some sort of a some sort of an update is required, considering it's almost been 3 months since we opened the door for this series. And to give everybody a little bit of background, yes, I did put the Let's Play series in general on a hiatus a few weeks ago, and that is simply put because I didn't want to do it anymore. I was burnt out. It was the oldest series. It had not been touched in 3 years, and in a way, I kind of forgot about this series. Considering, we hadn't done anything with it since the end of June. But, it was just, I guess, a shot in the dark of contacting Sam and asking him if he wanted to record again. And this is where we are, you know, with looking back at some of the feuds going on currently in the WWE.
You know what? Like, if you wanted to quit, I'd be like, okay, whatever, it's fine. But if you want to keep going, you know, I'm down to keep going too.
See, I don't know that I wanted to quit this series as much as I wanted to quit personal series. Because of the sporadic recording schedule that we have. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that let's record every 3 months and put an episode out every 3 months, but I think that the sporadic recording schedule that we have helps keep the burnout down. Where I keep interest in this series because of that.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a good series. It's a fun series.
Yeah. So we still got Val and Joe. We still got Shawn Michaels and Kane, Steiner and Thuggin' and Buggin', Evolution, Sting, Kevin Nash and Mick Foley, Booker T and Christian, America's Most Wanted and the Dudley Boys. Then over on SmackDown, we got Edge and Chris Benoit, Undertaker and Brock Lesnar, Chris Jericho and Kurt Angle, Headbangers and the FBI, Tajiri's group, Rey Mysterio and Billy Kidman. I feel like this feud's becoming Impact Players and Los Guerreros, even though it says the Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. And I believe this feud ended. So I will end that storyline.
I think we should end a bunch of feuds and, like, start fresh. What month are we in?
May.
Maybe, yeah, maybe after this date. Well, we have stuff booked in advance, so let's get to that stuff, too.
We got, SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown.
What's our next pay-per-view?
It's Judgment Day, but there's no, like, set thing yet for it because we can still push it back if we need. But currently it's week 3. I think that should be fine, but
not a bad card.
So far, yeah. And also,
I went to the Niner game on Sunday.
what?
I went to the Fortnite game on Sunday, which means no Hell in a Cell for me.
Oh, shucks. You're gonna miss an average pay-per-view.
I'm just kidding. I'll watch it when I get home.
The benefit of the WWE Network, which is only $9.99 a month.
Yeah, it's true. It's damn true.
Well, I think, me thinks we know what we're booking next, and that is Sunday Night Heat. But now we just gotta pick who jumps on Sunday Night Heat, because what would Sunday Night Heat be without us bringing along some local talent? Like the Human Tornado, because who doesn't like Human Tornado?
I'm telling you, it's better to not use local talent and just use development. Because those are our people that we're investing in.
Fine, we'll bring Chili Willy up.
Okay.
We'll borrow him from the Elemental.
I wish they would make a new version of this mod.
Why is it?
I don't know, because I want to start a personal one, kind of like, you know, this mod is so old. a lot of the guys aren't in it.
True.
Because whoever made this, I can't remember the name, but he said he was looking at a 2016 version of it, but it never happened. Or hasn't happened yet, anyway.
Yeah.
I just like Office. I found it really fun, 96 mod that I was too. It was January 96.
Well, that's interesting, because I've only found, I think I tried... No, I don't think it was... Was it May of 96? I forget.
Oh, that would be a good one because Hall and Nash are already in WCW.
Yeah, I forget.
That one?
I forget. I might have found it on, I might have found it on 13, but I forget, because I think I got a 96 one, but I forget which one.
I would still say a 13 for that.
Yeah, I forget which.
Hall and Nash are gone. And that's probably around the time they brought in the fake Diesel and the fake Razor Ramon. I would love to do that, to see how over the Diesel Razor.
Yeah.
The fake Diesel, the fake Razor.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, you want to play the Glenn, you want to book Glenn Jacobs and, Rick Bogner? Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know. Do you just want to auto book this for?
Yeah, I like Fair on Heat. I like it. Just make sure I know the people that we want are on Heat.
Whoa. That's got to get scrapped. Well, we do have a Heat feud still going. Val and Joe. Because Val's here just to get over Joe.
Also, get this in my 2006 personal game that I'm playing. Kane signed with TNA.
That's weird.
Yeah, and so I had Joe, who I've been like trying to get over, like really good. Joe's gonna fucking destroy Kane on Raw.
Mm-hmm. I was just playing 2010 mod. Booking Saturday night's main event.
Oh wow.
Trying to figure out who I want to make win the world title between Brock, Big Show, Chris Jericho, and Randy Orton, because I want Miz to cash in Money in the Bank.
That'd be funny. 2010 mod.
Huh?
Where did you find the 2010 mod?
I think somebody got it, gave it to me in the, Oh, it was on that site you told me about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was on the site you told me about.
Because I have a 2010 mod, but it's not even playable. It's like all broken. I want to find a good one because, have I told you my goal?
No.
I want to find a good 2010 mod so I could do, WWN. And what I would do is I would make WWN the promotion that I was booking. And then I would start it off with FIP, Dragon Gate USA, and as my three brands. And then I would eventually have Dragon Gate USA close, and then that would bring in Evolve as a third. And I think that'd be fucking cool. Because then, like, I could have WWE super shows and stuff. I'd be way into that. And 2010 is a good year, man. That's when the indies were getting on fire around then.
Yeah. I think the one I got actually started in August, but I kicked it back to January because I was like, okay, what the
August?
Well, yeah, right around the time that the next, I think the point of the save was to try and save the Nexus, or, like, book, it was just before SummerSlam. Save the Nexus, or whatever the heck.
Yeah.
But I went back and redid the booking for 2010.
This is Heat? Oh no, this is Raw.
Yeah, I finished Heat.
Oh good, what happened? Good?
Not really.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I saw. And then you added it all in for Chili Willy. Okay. How did Chili Willy give you?
11.
11?
Yeah.
Well, you just picked a fucking dud.
But his name's Chili Willy.
Yeah, but it's Taz's cousin.
Yeah, but that should be good enough.
Oh, wait a minute. No, that's never mind.
No, that's Chris Chetty.
That's Chris Chetty.
Well, yeah, actually, that's a good point. How could a black guy be the white guy's cousin?
Was Chili Willy in ECW?
He was.
See, that's what I'm thinking of.
I think he was Balls' partner.
Chili Willy.
That's an odd grouping of segments.
Let's find Chris Chetty and fucking drop him out.
Okay, so we ended last week's show with Kevin helping Sting. So now the question is, do we start it with Evolution like we usually do, or do we let the babyfaces start the show?
So who's the babyface closing Evolution? Is it Sting, Shawn Michaels, and the Outriders?
No, Scott went to rehab.
Oh yeah. So who do we have with Evolution?
Kevin,
John Cena was Kane.
Kevin, Sting, and Mick.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he brought in for one match and he did really good.
The Odd Couple.
That's right. And I'm so surprised. I forgot about that because yeah, Jimmy brought him in for like a one-off and like he did really, really good.
He did.
Really impressed with him.
Yeah, you were really, really impressed with him.
Yeah, that's right.
You wanted to make him world champion.
No, I wanted to have him lose the Triple H in the title match.
I know, but it sounds better.
If we put him against Triple H in a title match, and then Evolution beats him up, that's the reason for him to get involved in the match. Oh, remember he had a feud with Tommy Dreamer. And then we put him in like a main event, he did really good, and we're like, fuck Tommy Dreamer.
Did we? I don't think we ran that angle yet, but I think we talked about it.
With Nick right now.
I think that's what we were gonna do this week, having Mick run the angle with Hunter. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what did we last week with Mick Foley on TV?
Backlash with Tommy and Maven.
Okay.
I don't think he's been seen on TV since.
So yeah, make Triple H open the show with the open challenge. And he says the only people that aren't invited are like Kevin Nash, Sting, and Shawn Michaels or whatever. You know, like they get like where the obvious people now. That's right, it's coming back to me now. Because Mick Foley did really good against Tommy Dreamer, and I was like, what are we doing wasting his time with Tommy Dreamer?
No offense to Tommy Dreamer. Of course.
Oh, Tommy Dreamer, who knows? If he was listening to this right now, he would agree with me.
And then probably block you on Twitter.
Maybe. I don't think Tommy's like that. He's not like, I won't mention any names, but he started on SmackDown. He used to say, Matt Morgan. I hate that guy. He blocked me on Twitter.
Just like Ryback blocked me, and so did one of the Young Bucks.
Ryback and one of the Young Bucks blocked you.
Yep. I'm surprised more current WWE superstars don't block me, though.
So what did you do?
Well, I'm very positive about the product when I used to watch it.
You used to what?
When I used to watch it.
I said that Matt Morgan, it was on the top of the blank for the TNA title like in 2010, and I said Matt Morgan couldn't be a world champion if he owned a wrestling company.
You probably couldn't.
Like,
no
way.
Matt Morgan just blocked me too.
If Matt Morgan bought Impact Wrestling, he still couldn't win the Impact title.
That'd be the moment when you realize that a guy who grew up in the music business would be better off running a wrestling company than a guy who grew up in the wrestling business.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Here's what happened in 2010. I really had 2010. I have it 2009. Yeah.
Not to say that, not to say that I don't agree with Jim Cornette saying that Matt Morgan could have been champion with the right booking, but I think he would have been as successful as champion as Sid Vicious.
You hit Matt Morgan?
Yeah.
Matt Morgan's a piece of crap. What do you think he would have won the whole title?
Lowering the buy rates and killing.
It was like Hulk Hogan Jr.
He'd be lowering the buy rates and making the company regret making him champion.
Yeah, basically. Oh, is that what you mean? You said like Sid Vicious?
Yeah. Because Sid Vicious did the same thing. When he was champion. All he did was lower the prestige of the title.
Basically. I don't know though, I feel like the title match, he won the title twice. And then it was, what was it? he won it from Sean at Survivor Series. Because the thing on the chest of the television. And then Sean got distracted and Sean for the title. And then that built up Shawn Michaels going to the fucking Alamo Dome and winning the title back. I think that worked. It worked.
Only to have Shawn lose his smile and he'd go away and have Sid actually win the title back again.
Yeah, I can argue with that.
From Bret Hart to drop it to Mr. Taker. At WrestleMania 13, one of the greatest WrestleManias in the history of WWE. In my opinion. I'm kidding, of course, but...
That was Taker versus Diesel.
Huh?
That was Taker versus Diesel.
That was, wasn't that WrestleMania 11? Or no?
No, I think this one was on Taker versus Shawn. I mean, Diesel versus Shawn. Taker versus Diesel was WrestleMania 13.
Was it?
Yeah. No, that was WrestleMania 12, I think. Oh, you know what? That was WrestleMania 12.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because...
Wait, was it WrestleMania 12? I think WrestleMania 12 was the last WrestleMania, right? Kevin Nash, Scott Hall?
Yeah. Well, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall was bumped off WrestleMania.
Yeah, okay, so WrestleMania 12 was Undertaker versus Diesel. WrestleMania 13 was Undertaker versus Sid. Is that right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Undertaker won the Rumble in, like, 98?
No.
What year was that? 90.
Diesel wasn't champion, and Undertaker... Oh, Undertaker won the, what the fuck was it called? The Fatal 4-Way at, the Final Four.
Yeah, but who won Rumble that year?
Austin did, but it was contested because he got eliminated and came back in.
Oh, and Sid won the belt. Brett won the Final Four. And Sid won the belt from Brett because Austin hit him with a chair.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're all caught up now.
Yep.
Only took you 20 years.
No biggie.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Stupid cough. Did you say hold on?
I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Bischoff, Triple H. Is it complain about Mick Foley or what?
Yeah.
No worries. What the hell? Some people on YouTube, they got like little paragraphs that come up when you run the show. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
OMG, LLBRB does that.
Oh, they probably,
Angle Creed, maybe?
no, they probably, shoot the shit separately and then put it together.
No, not at all. It looks like it's happening as they're doing the show.
Yeah, but when you're in the show when you're going through the show, you can edit the what the thing says.
So they pause recording and type it out like that.
So they can add to it when you're in the middle of a thing.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know why you do that instead of just, continuing, but I guess some people are very, 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 very detail oriented. Did you want to book anything for the show? Do you like anything specific? I mean,
not off the top of my head, really. I mean, we should always start. What's RVD doing right now? Just came back from rehab, right?
I was gonna start him doing something with William Regal.
He hasn't wrestled yet. Oh, he's wrestling tonight.
Yeah, I got him in a jobber match with what's his name? Human Tornado.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it's Charlie Rowley. Oh, Steve Corino to Tonka. Oh, what's Steve Corino doing? Is he doing Tommy Dreamer now?
No, he's not doing anybody right now.
He's what?
He's not doing anyone.
Oh, okay. Well, you can blame it in there. He'll have to lose.
Yeah, partially because, we kind of made, oh, well, I actually thought we made Tommy a little bit popular, but I guess we didn't.
Yeah, I was getting close to Tommy, maybe.
Well.
Maybe a dark match. I mean, click on match history, too, like... Oh, yeah, nothing. That's crazy.
Oh. We got a little bit, to go. This usually only happens with SmackDown. We usually book Raw relatively quick. But, once again, for those who may not have been here, we have not booked this for almost 3 months, or a little over 3 months, actually.
I was gonna say, we haven't booked this since 2004, okay? So it's been about 20 years.
By the way, I just want to point out to anybody who noticed what I just did that is the best way to get past actually having to switch people's roles, because in the pre-booking everybody is listed. So you could have anybody you want available in the pre-booking to the point of where you don't have to have them listed as an active wrestler. They could be an inactive wrestler and still be listed in pre-booking.
So wait, you can't make Nick Foley wrestle on the pay-per-views?
Oh no, he can wrestle. It's just that he's a personality, and I don't feel like going in and editing it to where he wrestles, because we only need him for tonight. I mean, well, we only need him for tonight right now. We don't need him as an active wrestler. Like, he's not gonna be working every week.
But he'll be working the pay-per-view.
Yeah, but the pay-per-view's not for about a month. Well, not about a month, a month. And plus, I could just pre-book it again. I'm guessing the Intercontinental Champion should probably be in a match.
Let's see. Goldust, maybe?
That's the word. Any favorites? And they never fought each other.
That'd be a good one for Christian. What, non-title? Non-title?
Do you want him to defend the title?
I mean, if he's wrestling, he might as well.
Okay, Christian, Booker. And now we need storytelling and probably slow build, because I just realized the match was going 25 minutes. Damn it. Stupid game. Let's just go with distraction. Okay. How's the show?
Did you put that in there?
Yeah, Ric Flair interferes.
Oh, I did. Okay.
And then we gotta pull apart with Evolution, Sting, Kevin, and Mick.
Sounds good.
So how does the show look?
It looks better than normal Raw in real life.
Well, yeah, because it's only a 2-hour show. Good enough to run?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Alrighty. First time in a while that we actually had an episode of Raw where the Intercontinental and World titles were on the line.
Yeah, it's Raw here Sunday.
Contending with the SmackDown pay-per-view coming up. And also contending with the fact that, Raw has actually done pretty bad recently compared to SmackDown, with SmackDown getting in the 80s some weeks, and Raw not getting consistent 70s. There you go, Maven. I mean, who knows? Maybe Maven could be one of Booker T's quick, feed it to him challengers if we have Book win the Intercontinental title from Christian. Oh, thank God. That's the reason why I did the Rob Van Dam easy match, because I wanted to make sure he was good. And thus far, he's good. But either way, he's got a feud with William Regal now. Trish starts her open challenge, because what better way to get her on TV every week than not have her in a feud, but have her in an open challenge. Oh yeah, women's title match too. Trish against Kale.
Oh, nice. The women's title.
Yeah.
Okay, we got everything with the tag team titles on here.
I totally forgot, because, who cares about the women's... Who cares about the women's division in 2004? In 2004.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Maybe we... Let's change the subject. Let's change the subject before we get ourselves in trouble.
I mean, in 2004.
Oh, there you go. Saving grace. Bischoff makes the match official, contending that SmackDown's been winning too much with the ratings. And you know how Bischoff loves the ratings.
But Steve and Wilson's good woman, too. I mean, not looking to be Goldust.
Wait, yeah, I mean, it should be something that Trish Stratus beat Goldust. As far as in-ring performance is concerned. If I had to guess, and this would probably be backed up by that, yeah, stamina, inconsistency, he's on time decline, that's why. I mean, it's not a bad match, don't get me wrong, and 81 is still a good match. For somebody who's, you know, been retired, or not an active competitor anymore, but, you know, good job, Mick. Still did better than Goldust. Solid finish to the show, too. And increased our popularity in 7 regions.
That's cool. Better than the opposite.
Which is what we've been getting a lot more, but I mean it's a good first show back. I mean it's been a while. You know, I'm glad we're back. You know, and I just want to point out to the viewers watching, yes, this does mean that slowly but surely some Let's Play series may be making its way back, or maybe this will just be the only one. I haven't decided yet. Either way, the Let's Play series will be opening back up on the website, or the Let's Play section, rather, will be opening back up on the website. So, stay tuned for that. But I will also be trying to open up for more newer content, which may take me a little bit more time to put together on the channel, other than TW. It's not that I don't like playing TW anymore, it's just that I don't like recording TW as much, other than playing with Sam. So, anybody who comes here for TW, you'll still see it, but not as much.
Hey, so does the good team need one more person, or is it the 3-on-4?
Well, I think it was 6-man.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
I think it was going to be a 6-man.
Oh, Randy's on it.
Yeah, but
That works.
yeah. Well, that's
Player on the outside.
well, as we try and figure what our plans are for Monday Night Raw, it is time for us to bid you farewell for our return to 2004. And with that being said, let us know down in the comment section below what you think of the series return. Because as always, feedback is more than welcomed and appreciated. But if you don't want to leave a comment, feel free to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content just like this that you can only find right here at Wrestling Express. And I promise you next time I won't be coughing. I might be crying if, you know, we're back to if it takes us another 3 months to get back to doing another video, because I said that we won't do that, but let's wait and see what happens. Either way, though, you'll know when the next video comes up by ding-donging that notification bell at the bottom right of the video to always know when a new video is up on Wrestling Express. As always, thanks to Sam for joining me, and
Oh, don't forget, go ham on the subscribe button.
no better way to end than that. Later.